So, I have a question here from a female listener who wishes to remain anonymous, but it's a question that I get a lot, so I wanted to make sure to cover it. So, the question is I met a wonderful woman, an empath, and when we met, there was a pull between our energies and we connected on the most amazing spiritual level. She was passionate about helping me heal with, a tarot card reading was the first time we met. We were on the same page on several things, and we would sometimes even say the same words at the same moment, even when we were talking to different people in the same space on different topics. I'm into women, I'm pansexual, and she claims to be straight or heteronormative for her, but doesn't mind. So we were somewhere between friends and lovers. The way we talked, you'd think we were lovers. Nothing physical ever happened, and then after a month or so, I felt her pulling away. It got me so sad. I thought she was using me, because I had money, a job, and, she had living situation troubles. And, she feels like she did nothing wrong, but there was no denying the difference. So, or her distance. So the question is that I feel like she is my twin flame, but maybe what made it complicated was me liking her romantically. She seemed to want to explore it, but ultimately she's heteronormative. Wondering if you think she pulled away from being scared that she was too close to a woman, or if maybe she was just a narcissist using her, just doing a long con on me or something like that. So I get this kind of question so often where people just have this deep, amazing, sudden connection with someone. And it's just beyond anything that you've ever experienced before. So, it may be just this getting lost in each other, being able to stare into each other's eyes and get lost in that intimacy for hours on end, or just feeling more connected, seen, heard, really plugged into somebody than you've ever been able to experience before. And that's usually what occurs when you've met your twin flame. But it's really amazing how often I hear that one of the people in a twin flame relationship runs for the hills as soon as things start to get too serious. So it doesn't matter whether they're gay or straight or different races, different ages, different, like, it it doesn't matter. It has very little to do with that. It's more about the recognition on a subconscious level that they've met their twin flame, and that means that their biggest stuff is going to get triggered now. And they don't want it. They're not ready for it. They're not at the level of doing that kind of work at this point. And so they freak out and they run. That's just the way it is. And there's no way to know, are they going to come back? Are they ever going to come around? You don't know. But you've met your twin flame, which means that you are being invited to explore what are they triggering in you. So what you really want to look at is what is the most painful about this. And maybe you feel like she took advantage of you. So look at the theme throughout your life of being taken advantage of, feeling like people are using you, and just use the PS Tech click tracks, which I'll put the links in comments for. Use the PS Tech click track to have a fit about all the times in your life where you have felt used by people. Clear that. Maybe it makes you feel abandoned. So think about all of the times in your life where you have felt or been abandoned, and use the click track to have a fit about all of that. So just really examine, like, what is it that this person's behavior has triggered in you, and use that as a way to heal yourself. Be able to clear that on a subconscious level so that you're no longer attracting that, so that you're no longer afraid of that, so you're no longer expecting that, and so that you're no longer suffering from that and obsessing about it. So that's my answer. I have no way of knowing whether she was actually using you or not. I have no way of knowing whether she's ever going to come back to you or not. But the point of the twin flames meeting is to trigger each other's biggest stuff so that you can heal. Whether you spend the rest of your lives together or not, that's up to both people in that situation. But pay attention to what that person has triggered in you, because it's going to be gold. And if you can heal that, it's going to open up whole new worlds to you and invite beautiful, healthy, wonderful relationships into your life and just help you to feel like whole and complete regardless of what's going on in your romantic life. So that's it. That's my answer for that question. So basically, the question is, what do I do when my twin flame runs and isn't ready for a relationship with me? And that's really all you can do, is fix your own stuff that it brings up for you. So until next time, have a beautiful day. And I really hope that you take this opportunity to heal. And if you have time to worry, if you have time to fixate, you have time to PS Tech it.